which would you watch?
Obviously, this.
But what is
There's my
but how
point.
much of an achievement is that? Like, what are you trying to achieve? Are
I'm
you
trying
trying
to
to
point,
be
like-
par, or are you trying to be?
I'm trying to say like what I got from that movie was like medium to good. Like that's all I can like. I want
agree. No, I agree.
amazing, but it's like
I totally agree. I think it was. I think there were parts of it that were fantastic. It would like again. I'm going to mention cinematography. A lot of the shots were beautiful. I loved when he was correcting the frame and the camera.
And it's funny too because I went like this, yes, and he's like, "Why are you doing that right now?" And I was like, "Cause they did great cuts. Their cuts were perfect."
Yeah, no, fantastic.
They had amazing
Pennywise-
cuts.
When Georgie turns into Pennywise in the end, that was
all
great.
the cuts were
when he's
good.
like kicking his leg.
They should have pulled all the blocks
But
out
do you
with that
s-
CG at the end. It should have done the full spider, but like.
But the thing, yeah, no, I know. The
should've gone
thing
full,
is,
but-
it just wasn't the. What I'm talking about is they devalue. I mean, the first time you see him, he is pretty intimidating. The clown, right? You know, clowns are spooky. We get it.
They
But
should have every time you saw him, like
that
a
when
kid
he was
dies.
here, when he was giant, that
That's
was.
what I like when he tore the arm off. It was like, holy shit.
Two more
But
kids
when
should have
he-
died
but
before they.
I
started
totally
showing
agree.
him.
First of all, the fact that all of them lived is dumb. All right, there were some kids that should. But wait, let me just finish the sentence for a second.
They all gotta live, but
So-
two kids should have
No,
died.
hold on,
If
let me
there's
make-
anything that's cheaper than killing kids off,
But
it's letting them all live.
you idiot.
No, that's true. But let me just
That's
explain.
not how Stephen King works. Though.
Let me
It's
just
not like it's not
well,
like
hold
one
on.
of those
Let
just
me.
like,
Can
I'm
I
gonna
just say
kill them all
one thing?
movies.
Just one sentence of a thing.
That's
All
why
right.
I want to Lovecraftian.
The problem with the it creature, the problem with Pennywise is
Now
that
you're
he-
critiquing
can you
Stephen
please
King.
just give me a
You're
second.
critiquing
Give me a
Stephen King.
You're
second.
going from the movie to Stephen
Why
King.
don't? Well, I haven't
Go ahead.
criticized anything yet, have I?
Go ahead, critique
So let
Stephen
me
King.
explain. Let me explain
Go
this
ahead,
to you,
I'm
okay?
listening
Because
now.
I've seen Stephen King movies. I know The
I'm
Shining
listening.
reference with the blood.
I'm
But listen.
listening. I'm listening.
The problem I had with Pennywise is that they devalued his. The scary factor is like lost when the most that he does up until or since the beginning of the film is like kind of gnaw on a kid's face a little bit, and these kids are able to beat him up and escape. But it happens to, if that happened a few times, but it's throughout the movie they're having encounters with him where he doesn't do anything. He's just kind of creepy.
So you're
you know?
saying like you wanted him to kill the kids?
Absolutely. A few of those kids needed to die. I'm going to be honest.
I feel like maybe you should have had like one gutter kid, but that's not Stephen King. That's not his game. You don't have gutter kids. The first kid was the gutter kid. That's why he died in the gutter. See, you're like looking at it like a.
Is that anything how the original went? Like,
Yes,
is
it's
the
very-
It was
very-
pretty much the same thing.
Really?
Yeah.
I've
they-
never seen the original.
So I think what's happening is you're critiquing Stephen King's writing like more so than the movie. The movie I think was very good.
Well, as someone who hasn't written, the point of a movie adaptation is to show people who haven't read the book, like to give me a portrayal of the story. So I can judge the movie on what the movie is, but I can't judge based on what Stephen King's written. I'm not necessarily criticizing.
I know what you're saying. Like you got like I get it too. Like we could make a better movie. I'm watching the movie. Like, I want to make movies now. Like I'm watching this like we could make.
It was a little long.
It was a little. I was also I was feeling that too. I was like at some point like 20 minutes to the end. I'm like,
Yeah.
let's speed up a little, guys. But
Also, poor fat kid. He was the goat of the. He saved them. He saved them versus the giant. The giant.
but he got to
guy.
kiss the girl though, and the girl was like
Saved
hot.
the girl. No. And at the end, they kind of. I'm gonna. If she ended up with the fat kid, that would have been really dumb. I
No,
totally
She
agree.
didn't know with anyone. That's
Oh,
well, she
she-
does
okay,
though, like in
excuse
part 2,
me.
right? I don't know.
But she
They come
goes
back
to
as adults,
college in
right?
Portland and fucks like a fuckboy.
They come back as
What
adults.
happens?
They're gonna make another bro.
I know that said part 1 at the end.
I know, and the way they left it, like if he comes back, if he's still
Yeah.
alive, that's a book.
I think we can all agree like.
I enjoyed it.
We're gonna watch the second one if it ever comes
Absolutely.
out. They're making
I thought
money.
the mouth CGI was a little much though. Like at the beginning when he
I
bites
like,
the.
I like
arm.
the part. Though,
Oh, I like when it-
I like the lights though. Like, what were
Yeah,
the
no, I
lights?
know, I know.
That was
That was
fucking
good.
sick. Like, what are they looking at? Like,
In the original,
hell.
if you
Like,
didn't
what-
get the spider reference, what the it monster actually is, believe it or not,
Is a
is a space spider from a different planet.
yeah, because Stephen King's fucks.
Because
He
there
fucks.
was it's in the whole universe.
Of Stephen King's
universe.
Stephen King fucks, dude. He makes characters that are other characters and other characters, and Stephen King like gets with it.
There was an Easter egg in Dark Tower, which was a shitty movie, but
Shitty movie,
I heard
great
it was
story.
Easter egg, yeah.
Shitty movie, great story though. Like I watched the movie, and I was like, this is a shit movie, but like the
Have you
story's
actually ever
gold.
read a book? Moreover, have you actually ever read a Stephen King book?
I never read it.
really,
Stephen King.
moreover, have you?
Moreover,
That's
I
an
never
important
have.
question.
I never read a Stephen
I've
King
read
book.
Hatchet by Gary Paulson. That's about it.
However,
I'll admit it.
they're a pawn.
They're a
I've
pawn.
read
I'm not sure if I can give my
read
opinion.
part of
The
the
trophy?
Crucible, and I liked what I read.
I think Stephen King books are very trophic.
Because I've never endeavored to read that.
I am smart.
They're
I'm
long,
a smart guy.
like, and they keep going. Like one book is like 1,000 pages, and then another
There's
book.
so many fucking